Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica. I'm here with your mid-monthlies for the second half of August 2019. This will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. See if they pop up again. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. May also resonate if you're dealing with an Aries. As always, just remember these are general. They're not going to make sense to everyone. And be sure to watch all your different signs, okay? And if you're interested in a private reading or you want to look at the special currently going until the end of August, all that information is down below. And I actually did a spread for you, Aries, and it just didn't feel right. It felt like it's all over the place, so maybe that's the energy you're in, feeling a little bit all over the place, feeling a little bit confused, not knowing, you know, which direction to go in. What's interesting is you had the Sun at the bottom of the deck in the previous spread I did as well. So let me just flip these cards over, see what we're dealing with. Five of Wands, you have that. A lot of Wands. Okay. So yeah, it's just feeling a little bit all over the place. With the Sun card, I wanna say that you're ready for a change. You wanna make a change. You have something on your mind, okay? You have a vision for yourself that you want to reach, that you want to accomplish, that you want to make reality. This could also indicate victory with whatever it is you're dealing with. It can also talk about travel. Happy dating life. You know, you're in the spotlight, for better or for worse. Yeah, you're in the spotlight. People are paying attention to what you're doing, what you're saying. So it's a good time to oh, for God's sake, sorry, I don't know what's happening. That's my landline. No one calls me on my landline, for God's sake, and it's very far away from me, so I'm just gonna let it go. Okay, sorry, I hope that's okay. What the hell? Seriously though. Okay, sorry. I don't know what's happening, Aries. Honestly, I don't know what's happening. But it's just like, it's all over the place, okay? Your energy or what you're dealing with, it just feels like it's all over the place. Interruption, not feeling quite right, I don't know. No one calls me on my landline. No one has my landline, my God. It's just for internet and that, but anyway. Travel, getting what you want. Children might be important, okay, so some sort of victory around children or pregnancy or victory around your own business, okay? New job or promotion can also be coming up here. So current situation, the Five of Wands, and this is also a card that came up in your previous spread. The Five of Wands is you're in the middle of change, okay? So maybe that's why everything feels all over the place and you're not quite sure which way to go. Being pulled in a lot of different directions, okay? This can also be applying for stuff, going on interviews. It's like you're competing for something with other people. And it can be a job, it can be someone's attention. This is also new environment, okay, I'm getting for some of you. So I don't know if you're moving and you're just getting to know your surroundings, or you're getting to know your neighbors. I don't know. Or you're going to a new gym, or you're making new friends or new connections. This is some sort of joining a new club type thing. That's coming up with the Five of Wands here, okay? But it is feeling pulled in a lot of different directions, or a lot of people expecting you to do stuff, or asking you for support, or asking you for help, or giving you ideas, you know, giving you advice that you may not have asked for, okay? That could also be the case. This is also just looking at multiple options, whether it's about property or people or jobs. What's going to help or hinder you? We have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is all about making a decision, okay, first of all, and then just setting your expectations and doing what you need to do in that direction, okay? What may hinder you is I feel that you may be dealing with situations where it's not all within your control, so you just kind of have to learn to be patient and wait for results, all right? I do see expectations also coming up, especially with the Empress here as well. For some, I feel like your career is taking off, but then there's a baby on the way, so you just have to figure out, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to work it all together? And just, you know, make it work for myself, okay? So it could be something like that, because you're pulled in different directions, okay, in terms of your responsibilities. In the foundation, we do have the Three of Swords. Now I'm seeing the Three of Swords here as an energy of sacrifice, sadness over the fact that you can't do everything that you want to do at this time. It is a temporary energy though, okay? For others of you, I feel that you're still recovering from pain when it comes to love, when it comes to something you had high hopes for, something you have put your heart into, and it maybe didn't go so well, okay? For others, well, if that's the situation, then you're choosing to stay single with the Five of Wands. And the challenge with the Three of Wands is that actually someone might really be trying to get your attention, but you have your back to them, okay? Because you're just not interested, okay? You want to stay single because of this past pain. For others, there was a disappointment. Maybe it's not as intense as the loss of a job, but there's a disappointment where you didn't get what you wanted when it comes to job, money, or career, or your business, okay? Even love life, you didn't get what you wanted. Something was sacrificed. You had to let something go. You had to put something on hold. And it wasn't your decision. It came from your environment, okay? It wasn't within your control. So it felt like you're doing something against your own heart, but you didn't have a choice. In the past, we have the Six of Wands, another victory card. It's attached to this, whatever this loss is, whatever the sacrifice is, because you were at the 6 and now you're going back to the 5, okay? So again, it's something you were going for. It would have representing some sort of advancement for you. It didn't go through for whatever reason. It just didn't go through. Now you're back to searching, back to applying, back to trying, back to, trying to find your footing, trying to figure out your next move. Okay, so for some of you, this feels like you've taken a step back, but it wasn't within your control. Okay, it's not something that you had say in. Crowning thoughts, we have the Justice card. So for some of you, this was an official decision. Something was not granted to you. Something was pushed back. Something was postponed. And it just didn't happen when it was supposed to, when it was scheduled initially. For others of you, this is what is on your mind. You're waiting for divorce to be final, whether that is yours or the person you're talking to, dealing with, I don't know. But you're waiting for someone's divorce to be final. It may have been a situation where there were too many people involved in the relationship or the marriage. So you just want to be done with that, okay? You just want to cut it out and just be done with it. You may have been dealing with someone who they made promises and then they changed their mind, okay? So it was something that was happy initially and then they changed their mind, they went back on it, it had to be scrapped. Or again, too many people. And don't get me wrong, that can be a third party in terms of another person within a relationship romantically, but it could also be where it could be someone's family, it could be someone's friends, it could be, even their job can be like a third party influence in the relationship, because it's something they have that splits their focus. It takes it away from where it needs to be on the relationship, let's say, and it puts it on something else, okay? So it's something, a third situation, a third party, a third energy that's taken away focus and investment, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. For some of you, I do feel like this is a time when your divorce is final, your breakup is final, you get what was yours out of that situation with the Empress in the outcome, okay? For others, again, this is, you're dating, you want to stay single, you're not interested because you're still hurt from what happened in the past, but you're meeting someone who is just too good to pass on, who's too good to let go of, okay? Maybe Taurus or Libra in their chart. But you see a future with this person. They show you unconditional love. They show you unconditional support. And it's something you didn't have before. So it's making you reconsider being single, okay? Which was the original plan, maybe. Yeah, and we have the Emperor. And the Emperor did pop up in your previous spread as well. So the Emperor with the Empress, you're at a point where, again, you're dealing either with a husband or a wife that you're getting divorced from, or this is someone changing their mind on a divorce, calling off a divorce, giving something another chance. There's been a lot of back and forth with this, but there's still something there. For those of you, this is a new person that brings you everything you were lacking and looking for previously, and it can lead to just happily ever after with this person. It can lead to marriage and children and all that. For others of you, you may be giving something a second chance because there's children involved. Three of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. even though this was put on hold, even though this had to be sacrificed at one point, it was still there. It was still on your mind. It was still in your heart, okay? Or for the other person or both of you. So this is, it feels like a second chance at this, whatever this was, okay? A disappointment in your deep past, a sacrifice, feeling a loss, rationally knowing that, well, it is what it is, but emotionally it really, really hurt you. But you hung on to it, okay? And I feel like that is what now is coming to the surface. The Fool with the Six of Wands. So you left the situation because it didn't turn out the way you hoped. And it's like, that's it. I'm not going to commit to anything. I'm not going to commit to anyone else. I'm just going to take it one day at a time. I don't care, okay? It's too much. It's too painful. It's too complicated. I'm just going to stay single, okay? That kind of mentality. I'm just going to leave this behind, not even think about it. It's just too much. I don't want to deal with it. With the Justice card, we have the Eight of Cups. So it is the end of a situation. The end of a legal situation for some of you. For others, again, it's turning your back on what would have been a divorce or what would have been an official, legal, formal ending, okay? For those of you, this is walking away from a debt. You may have found yourself stuck in a situation where there were a lot of strings attached. It wasn't made known to you when you first got into it, and it's left you scrambling, okay? It may have been that you got yourself into some sort of a financial arrangement with a lot of strings attached to it, or whatever this is. You committed to giving your resources to someone else, whether that's your love, your time, your money. I feel like that is what is ending now for you. You may be with the help or support of a spouse, partner, or mentor of some sort as well. For those of you, you're traveling. Yeah, see, with the Emperor and the Empress and the Ten of Cups, you're giving something a second chance. You're calling off a divorce. Or a relationship is moving forward because of a pregnancy or through a pregnancy. And there may have been miscarriages in the past, I'm sorry to say. But this is it. This is like, okay, this is my dream relationship. We have our family now. For others of you, this is someone's moving back in after a time of separation. Someone's coming home. For some of you, this person was away because of legal responsibilities or in the military, okay, or that's their job to travel a lot, okay, and protect something. I don't know, maybe they're in security, but they're coming back home, okay? They're coming home. That's it. They're done. And for others, again, you're meeting someone. It may be from a different place that you're at, or from overseas, okay, with this energy. You may be speaking online, or if you're just getting to know each other during the time that we're looking at, it will be quick. It will develop quickly. Definitely kind of meant to be energy here. Definitely kind of. I heard myself. And for some, I feel like someone has to leave a past situation behind in order for them to be free to move to this new situation. Yeah, with the Star card, definitely getting healing within a current relationship, giving something a second chance, even if you were apart for a while. Getting your wish in terms of new relationship, in terms of something that could lead to marriage. Getting your wish in terms of children, the home that you wanted. For those of you, this is starting to walk your own path, starting your own business, working from home. Maybe you were waiting for the end of a contract and now you're free to move in this direction. Maybe you're working with your partner some way. or this is a lot of, this is a win, okay, with some sort of, yeah, with the Chariot, some sort of project, going national, going international, traveling a lot, or again, just victory. You've got the Star, you've got the Chariot, you got the Sun at the bottom of the deck, so it's victory. Something being made right because it wasn't given to you before. It wasn't granted to you before. It wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right situation. Now it's coming back because you're in the right space. You're in the right circumstance. So that's pretty nice, isn't it? Let's see. Any additional advice for Aries? Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands. Don't settle. And the Lovers. The Lovers came out in your previous spirit as well. Don't settle for anything less than what you want. What you want is coming. You may be losing patience, okay, and turning your back on a situation that would be premature. You have to just hang in there, okay? You have to hang in there because it's on its way. It's the right kind of commitment. It's the right kind of situation. It's what you want. It's what makes you happy. Okay, whether this is with love or work or anything like that. Remember what we were saying in the beginning of the reading, that what may challenge you is being patient and waiting to see the results. You're struggling to do that currently, and it makes sense. But just hang in there, okay? Just hang in there. Don't settle. Don't take something else on if it's not what you really want, because what you really want is coming in. It really is, okay? So this is like, hold on to what you want. Hold on to what you know is best for you. What you know is your happiness. It is coming. It may be within a month, between a week and a month, but it is coming, okay? So take it for what it's worth. All right, so that is your reading, Aries. This one makes more sense to me than your previous one did. And I hope it makes sense to you. I hope it helps if you are dealing with these energies. Remember to watch all your signs for messages that may pertain to you. Thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, for subscribing. I'm very, very grateful. Have a great time ahead. Yeah, make the most of these energies, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.